I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
There we go. Does your DSP Gaming YouTube channel have the Super Chat goal feature? I've noticed other channels are using it, and I think it would be great for contributions. Yes, it's a new feature. They just started implementing it on YouTube channels like a month or two ago. I haven't messed with it at all. All right. So how about this? Let's mess with it. It's right here on the screen right now in the chat. It says goal. Make Super Chat more fun with a goal. And it says, oh, this is weird. Oh, I don't know if I like this. Here's how it works. Pick a goal, choose the Super Chat colors that count, and set a timer, and then share how you celebrate. So how many Super Chats? And you could set 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and 50. Then it says, choose the colors that would count. All colors, light blue and higher, which is $2 or approximately. Teal and higher, which is approximately $5. Yellow and higher, which is approximately $10. Orange and higher, which is approximately $20. Magenta and higher, which is approximately $50. And red and higher, which is approximately $100. And then you set a timer for the goal, like what time frame you want to hit it, and then show how you'll celebrate, and that you make up. Okay? So that's kind of, here's how I can see that working. Okay? If you're exclusively a YouTube streamer, if your revenue is mostly through streaming on a YouTube channel, so Super Chats and memberships are like your goal, okay? That definitely works. Okay? For example, like what I would do, let's do a test of it, right? So let's say, so how many Super Chats do we want to get? Let's go for $50 of Super Chats by the end of the podcast. So let's say we want to get 5 Super Chats, each of the $10 level, which is yellow or higher. And this podcast will end around 1 p.m. So let's say 90 minutes. You can't. You can only do 15, 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. But we're not going to do, let's do 1 hour. And then how will you celebrate? What will I do to celebrate if we get $50 in Super Chats in the next hour? What should I do? They say their suggestion is host a Q&A session. Well, we could do that. So is it chair spin? I don't think I can actually spin in this chair. No, I can't. Look. I can. Yeah, look. Oh, my foot. Oh, I put my foot right into the stand. That was painful. I put my foot directly into this stand right here. Ow. Well, now I'm going to be rubbing that for a while. So I don't think chair spin's a good idea. Ow. Blow some bubbles. I don't have any bubbles to blow, and we're not blowing them in here and destroying all my new expensive equipment. That's definitely not happening. All right, how about this? I'll do a dab. I haven't dabbed on stream in years. All right, I'll do an embarrassing dab. There you go. Start goal. Did it work? Yes. So there you go. The goal has appeared. Okay. Yeah, the goal has appeared. 0 of 5. I'm looking for 5 Super Chats of a $10 level in the next hour, raising $50 in Super Chats in the next hour. And if I do it, I will do a dab on stream, which I have not done in years. So there you go. So is it silly? It's very silly. It's ridiculous, right? Like, but I get it. Like, definitely there's been things like this before. I mean, the hype train on Twitch kind of alluded to something like this. So could I use it? I could. If we're on a stream and maybe we're in the middle of doing something, like let's say I'm playing a fighting game, right? And then you're like, oh, well, if I raise 50 bucks in super chats in the next 30 minutes, I'll play, you know, a couple matches of the character of the choice of the person who's the final super chatter or something like that. You know, something silly like that. Or Call of Duty. If I raise 50 bucks in super chats in the next half hour, that person can then pick my loadout and what I need to focus on for the next match. Something like that. Get it? So there, that's what it is. As you can see, there it is on YouTube. So if you guys use it, go for it. I'll do it. In the next hour, we get 50 bucks of super chats. I'll do a dab. Woohoo. Okay? So that's how it works for those who are wondering. That's the new goal system. I received a $1.10 tip. Listen to this. From Poopy Head. What AI RGB lights do you use? It's not AI. This is the program Signal RGB. You have to pay for it. It's free, but if you pay for the pro version, you get the version that has a ton of different configurations and setups and the like. Appreciative that they want to do content with me and stuff, but you know, it's just not to scale. You know, for me, it's like, dude, those dollar tips do add up. They do. Like, here's the truth. All right, with the $1.10 tip or whatever. So out of that, it's about $1, and then they take there's a little bit of a cut that's removed. So I get, you know, maybe like 80 cents or something out of that $1. But hey, if that person did 10 or 20 of those today, it adds up to like 15, 20 bucks. That's a good chunk of my goal. Right? But hey, if people want to change the way that we do stuff, we could. But I want to be sure that I'm not offending people too, and then people get pissed or whatever. By the way, so we're about to run out of time for this goal. I was trying to get 5. Oh, the goal already ended. We got 0. I didn't even realize the goal ended. The goal was 5 yellow super chats in an hour, and I was going to do a dab. I mean, it was just a test. It wasn't serious. And it failed miserably. I got 0 super chats. 0. So I don't think that the YouTube goals are going to work very well, to be honest. What's the first album I ever bought? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I had a lot of CDs back in the day, the early 90s, but I don't remember what the first one was I ever bought. Stuart says I didn't see it. It was at the top of the chat. It's this new YouTube goal system where you can assign a goal and try to get a certain amount of like super chats in a certain amount of time. And if you get it, you do a reward. Now, it was a test. Someone had asked me to test it and see if it worked. So all I did, I said, hey, I'll do five yellow super chats, which is like $10 super chats within an hour. And if I raised that, then I was going to do a dab, which I haven't done in ages on stream. Not that that's a real reward or anything. It was just a test, you know. But no one did a single one. So there you go. Everyone, Darkside Phil here. The only detractor channel that I watch is Duty Streams.